Welcome to our channel once again, my friends. Realize Guyana, home of traditional Guyanese recipes. On this channel, we have all traditional Guyanese dishes. We show you step by step. So today we're going to be doing a recipe for fried squash and shrimp. As you can see, we have two small squash there. We're going to be using some tomato, onion, garlic, the usual ingredients, scallion, and of course our shrimp, and salt and pepper to taste. As usual, all the ingredients with measurements will be listed in the description box below the video. So without further ado guys, let's get with this recipe. We are using the fine white belly shrimp, as we call it in Guyana today, for this recipe. And this is what is mostly used for dishes like this. This kind of shrimp, the smaller shrimp. You can have this with roti or rice, any one of the rotis, sada roti, oil roti, rice, whatever you wish to have it with. So let's get started with this recipe, guys. So we have already cleaned and washed our shrimp, as you can see here, guys. And as I said, we're using the small white belly shrimp. There is also the coarse shrimp. You can use if you like, but this one is usually used in dishes like this, the smaller shrimp. Alright guys, so we're gonna get our ingredients ready. So you want to remove the guts of the squash, guys, and all the seeds that are in there. Some you'll have to poke a little bit after you remove the guts. So here you go, this is one that's already clean. As you can see, we've removed all the seeds that were stuck in there. Alright, so we've got all of this cleaned out. Now we're going to cut them up now. Alright my friends, so we have our squash all cut up, as you can see here. And we have our ingredients ready. And we have already burned out the water from our shrimp, pongless stuff in the mortar there. So we are all set, we are ready to go. So our oil is hot, of course, with our onions. So we can let our onions fry up a bit, 30-45 seconds or so. So next we're going to add our scallions. We're adding half of it. And we're going to add half of the tomatoes later on too. So that's the stuff for the mortar that we tongued in, the garlic and the pepper. We're adding half. So the remainder of the scallions and tomato we're going to add later on in the dish. So you want this to fry up now a little bit. That's about 30 seconds or so. Release some flavors, build some flavors. And now we're going to go in with our squash. So we're gonna be making some oil roti today to go with this squash and shrimp, guys. Delicious combination, of course, as you may know already. And if you don't, you should give it a try. Oil roti and fried squash with shrimp, delicious. So we're gonna add some salt now. So you're gonna go ahead and give this a good mix. Make sure everything is incorporated there. So once you've given this a good mix, guys, you're gonna cover it, let it cook. So we're gonna check back on this a little bit later. So while our squash is frying, guys, we're gonna cook some roti now. And we've added our flour, we're adding the baking powder now. And we have our oil roti recipe up on our channel. I'll put a link below this video so you can make the same combination we're having today. So we finished kneading our dough for our oil roti. There it is. So we're gonna make a turn on our squash now, guys. Probably about 5-6 minutes. So as you can see, it's releasing its juices. So you're gonna just give this a turn and cover it back again. Let it cook. So our heat is always on medium, guys, when you're cooking most of the time. And the oil that we use is vegetable oil all the time. So we're already making 4 roti today, guys. The rest squash we're gonna have with rice. So giving another turn now. So it's starting to evaporate, as you can see. So now we're gonna add a bit of water, because the squash has to be boiled yet. So about that much is okay. So we're gonna cover this back now. So it's time to give this another check, guys. Give it another stir. And this is coming along nicely, as you can see. It looks like we just need a bit more. So now we're gonna add the rest of scallions and tomato, as I told you before. We added half before. So adding some more when it's evaporating adds more flavor than if you would add everything from the beginning. And now we're going to add our shrimp as well. So basically now this is going to evaporate more and it's going to absorb all the flavors of the rest of seasonings that we added there and shrimp, and that's going to be perfect once it's done. So we're going to cover this back now. Alright my friends, so it's been a little bit more. We're going to check again our fried squash and shrimp, and it's looking good. Look at that, delicious squash with shrimp. So this is looking yummy already, as you can see here, guys. So we're gonna let this evaporate, dry down a little bit more, and then that'll be done. For the remainder of the time, we're not gonna cover it. So see you in a bit. So it's been a little bit more, and as you can see, our squash has evaporated some more. You don't want to dry this down too dry, because as you know, once it cools, it's gonna get even drier. So this is just good enough. Our fried squash with shrimp is ready, guys. So it's time to cook our oil roti. As I said, guys, we're gonna cook some oil roti to go with the squash. And we're set up. We have left this to soak for a bit. So nothing like some hot oil roti, right? So this one is done. And there you have your oil roti. So remember guys, the link to this oil roti recipe will be below this video in the description box. So there, one down, 3 more to go. So that's it guys, here's our delicious squash, fried squash and shrimp with our oil roti here. If you like this video guys, please remember to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Click on the bell icon so you get notifications from us whenever we post new videos. Remember to turn notifications on your phone as well. Please share this video also. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.